One of the great things about giving to your church and getting plugged in at your church, they seem to go together. So the more we were plugged in, the more we wanted to give. The more we wanted to give, the more we were plugged in. The more rewarding coming to church was, more meaningful, which obviously increases your faith. And it all just feeds off each other.
It certainly wasn't easy at the beginning for us either, because we had not always even made a commitment to any of the churches that we've been to before. We would put some money in the plate or whatever when it was passed around, but we had not made a commitment. So when we started to do that, and we started to follow through on those commitments, and then at the beginning of each year, when we talk about what are we going to do this year financially, God started moving up higher on the list, so that now it's the first thing that we talk about every year when we talk about what are we going to do this year with whatever money we have. The first thing we talk about is what are we going to do for Treach, or what are we going to do for the other ministries that we support.
Because we clearly feel that supporting Treach is supporting God. We feel like Treach does God's work. And so our faith journey has been increased by being able to participate as just active members, as well as members who are involved in ministries and activities here at the church. So for us, working towards the goal of tithing every year, because we weren't doing that, to jump into a full tithe was something that we just couldn't wrap our heads around. However, Treach encouraged us to go incrementally. And that really was the trick, because once we went incrementally and gave a little bit one year and a little bit more the next year, it seemed that the blessings from God made it so we could keep going until we were able to finally be able to say that we're able to tithe. And then we have just been extremely blessed in being able to not only tithe, but to be able to respond to the call for extra generosity when things like natural disasters or pandemics call on Treach's resources to reach out to the community. We are happy to help step up in every little way we could to go above and beyond tithing.